welcome to another car video. You might be able to tell some things that are different about the front of my car. If you can, then drop them in the comments below. But without further ado, I'll tell you guys what we're going to be doing in this video. If you look below, you can tell that I have this painted tow hook. I just painted the grills. I'm editing that video right now. I'm going to be uploading it before I upload this video. But you can also see that this part of the bumper is missing. My fog light is gone and this part is gone, this silver trim. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is taking off the license plate, and I'm going to be doing a license plate delete, I think, today, depending on how the trim of my bumper looks, if it doesn't look terrible underneath. And then I'm going to see if I don't need a new piece of plastic, or if I'm just going to see if I can delete the license plate, basically. And I'm going to move my license plate down lower where the grill is. And then I'm also going to be painting the silver parts that I removed on this side to a different color and seeing how I like it, because if I don't like it, then I'm just going to probably paint it black or whatever. But I don't really know what color I'm going with for now. I might go with the purple that I went with on the grills, but for now we're just going to start off with trying to see what we're going to do with the fog light, making the fog light lens clear so there's not all this fogginess on it. And then also we're just going to be doing other little minor customizations. And so yeah, we'll get to that right now, and I'll cue the video that I just shot a second ago that explains the whole entire project, and after that I'll cut to different clips of me working on the project, and we'll see where it goes, because I just want to try to make the front of this car look better, and then I'll work my way down it, because I have some other projects I want to do, and I've just been doing a lot of projects on this car and I've been enjoying it a lot. It's been a lot of fun for me. I feel like it's a big puzzle, and the more I take it apart and the more I put it together, the more I understand it. And so yeah, I'm just gonna go start this project out, and hopefully it goes good. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you go subscribe to the main channel. I appreciate y'all for 1,300 subscribers over there. And if any of my 10 subscribers on this channel see this video, then I appreciate you for supporting me as well. I feel like all my neighbors probably think I'm crazy. I have my fog light, the actual light in my hand, and the trim of my bumper. And as you can see, a lot of it is removed. And from a distance, I can see that I like the way it looks blacked out. And so with that being said, I think that I'm either gonna black it out or I'm gonna paint it purple. And the first steps is I'm gonna try to clean up this fog light and make it all clear again so it's not all foggy, because it is an OEM BMW fog light, and I just want to keep it. Honestly, I do like this bumper. I feel like everybody switches to the M3 bumper, and if I were to customize this bumper and just make it unique, I feel like it would look really cool. And so I'm gonna just try to do that, and I might delete this license plate holder thing and put the license plate down here on this grill. And then I'm also gonna try to paint this little fog light purple, and we'll see how that goes, because I still don't know if I can even paint a light. I don't know if that's even possible, but I'm gonna just do a light coat over it and just see if it'll appear purple when I use it. If not, I'm just gonna wrap the fog light itself, like the cover, purple. Yeah, as you can tell, the grill actually turned out pretty good. I've washed my car like twice or like once, and I have the hose right there. That's why the ground's all wet right here, because I've been spraying this out and cleaning it. And with that being said, I'm gonna rewrap these wires. I'm just gonna clean this all up, take off this license plate trim right here, take off my license plate and everything. And yeah, this is what it looked like before. They're making black or purple, because I do like the way the purple grill came out, but this one I did a lot better than this one. So I need to fix this one tomorrow. And yeah, for now, I'm just gonna stick with this project and see where it takes us. So let's get to it. First things first, I'm probably just gonna clean up this fog light really quick. And then once I clean up the fog light, just make this look better, I'm gonna use this like lens clarifying compound that I got, and then I'm gonna use like the sponge and this 3000 grit sandpaper. Then I'm gonna paint this little light bulb with a little light coat of this like metal cast purple, because it's anodized high temperature coat. So we'll see how that looks. If that doesn't work, I have a backup purple right here. That'll be the emergency one. I don't want to use that one because it's not high temperature. guys, check it out. I feel like it actually looks really good. This lighting doesn't really do it justice. There we go. Yeah, because I feel like that's like the worst it looks when it's down here. And it looks actually, I think, way better than it looked before. I should go look at the before video because it almost looks nearly like clear or like brand new. So I shouldn't try to go overboard with it. And I think it looks fine because from every angle I can't really see, like, there's like some dust like looking stuff on it, but I don't think I can get it off without deteriorating the plastic more, because I feel like at a certain point you just start going into the deeper layers of plastic. That's why I'm using 3000 grit sandpaper over there. And so yeah, let's figure out what we're gonna do from here. I think I'm gonna start prepping that piece over there, and then I'm gonna paint the light down there and try to see if it still works, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, here's a nice little before video of what it looks like. You can tell it's a little chunked up in areas, and that is like my main reason for wanting to fix it up and just do something different with it, because you can see how that's all chunked up right there. And then there's just certain areas where if you actually look at it, especially if you own the car, you can see it. So I'm gonna just sand this down, and then I'm gonna go somewhere and paint it, and I'm just probably gonna paint it black to start out with. And then after I paint it black, then yeah, we'll see what we do, if I decide to paint it purple or if I decide to keep it black. Oh yeah, and this is another random little side project I did last night. It didn't turn out that well, but I basically like turned the blue pieces purple. You can see where there's still a little bit of blue. And there was already no white pieces because this is like a really old BMW logo. If I was in good light, you could tell how old it is. There we go. And yeah, I was just doing this for fun, just to test it out. And I might actually do it because it turned out pretty good. I just got to figure out how to make it look cleaner and better. So yeah, I'm having fun just experimenting on all this stuff. Let me know in the comments if I should actually paint my emblems purple like this. There's some better light, because this one's just awful. This is just one of my old emblems. I already replaced this emblem. So this is just like a piece of trash, or a piece of experimental art, I should call it, instead of trash. All right, yo, we are back, and I have my protective gear on. I got this piece all ready to be primered, and my boy Eric is in the back sanding the other piece for me. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna just primer this real quick, set up my tripod. I'm only gonna videotape the first layer of primer, and then I have to set up I have to charge my phone. And then after I charge my phone, I'll show you guys where we're at. I might make a lot of progress between then and now. So let's just get to painting the first layer of primer. So I got the piece all hanging up there. I only got one layer of primer on there, and it actually already looks really good. This primer is definitely way better than the other primer I used. I'm gonna go grab the other pieces off, bring them in here, and I'm gonna start sanding them down so that me and Eric can just finish sanding around the same time. I might just do the one piece tonight, and once we're done sanding, I might just call it a night, and we'll just let the other piece dry and see how it turns out. And yeah. So guys, we got this fully primered, and it looks really, really good. Like, it looks better than any piece I've ever done. And I'm about to paint it now. It looks like an OEM like stock piece, like honestly ready to be painted. And yeah, I'm about to, we just went to the store and we bought these clear coats because I needed more clear coat, because I only have like this much clear coat, and there's only, you can't hear it because it doesn't rattle, but it's probably only filled up to like halfway, like right here. And it's probably only gonna be enough for like that piece. So for the next piece, I'm gonna try that and hope it doesn't ruin it. But if I don't end up finishing tonight, then I'll just finish it tomorrow. I just don't want to set up this paint booth again tomorrow. So I'm trying to finish it all night, and just hopefully I can, I'm going to prime that piece after I paint that piece, and I'll time lapse that right now. And that is what we will do. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to I'm going to paint this piece real quick, and then I'm going to prime this piece over here real quick. And then, yeah, we'll get to painting, and I'll just time lapse it. So guys, we got this one fully painted almost. I just want to do one more pass over because there's one side over here I want to fix a little bit, but it is like perfect now. So that one's done. This one, I'm gonna do one more layer of primer on. I got a little bit of the purple overspray on there, but that just means that the purple's gonna go on there really good. So this piece is actually probably in better shape than that one. I probably sanded down a little bit too much, but either way, this one's perfect. I'm gonna prime it one more time, and then I'm gonna start doing the purple, and then we'll be done. This is kind of why I like making these videos, is I want to show people my mistakes and not like act like I do stuff hella good. That's why you need to shake your cans a lot and not be in a rush, is because you see that dot right there? That is from me not shaking the can enough and me being in a rush. So make sure when you're painting you're not in a rush and you just do it correctly the first time, because now I have to wait for that to dry, sand it down a little bit, and then fucking do it again, which I'm fine with. I'm probably just gonna paint over it once I sand down that little dot because it'll come out easily, but it's just the fact that I need to be more careful, take my time, and just that's a note for all you guys that are watching this. But another thing I learned after painting all these times is if you have a tack cloth, you can use a tack cloth to wipe down the bubbles to where now the bubbles in the paint right there are surface, like the same surface level as the paint. So if I do one more go over with the primer, it should be good. So I'm gonna do one more go over, and then I'll just finish that one up too, because that one's basically done. I'm gonna just do one more go over on that one as well, because it's the next few days or like a day or two later. And basically, I don't know what happened to this piece. When I painted the other pieces, they all came out like this, like the grills. But this piece is for some reason coming out like this. And I have no idea. The only thing that I used differently was this expensive primer. It's funny, I bought some expensive primer, this primer, and it turned out like this didn't work as good as this. Like I used this just for the grills, and the paint stuck. Like this expensive paint that I bought, this expensive paint stuck way better to the grills when I use this. So today I'm gonna experiment, and I'm gonna just try to use this and see if it works better. And I'm also gonna sand this piece down more again, because it's supposed to be like that. Like it's supposed to be that sparkly, cool purple that you kind of see right there. But you can tell like right there, I don't know what happened. So I'm gonna sand this down a bunch with really rough sandpaper, 120 grit. And I'm just gonna use this on the entire thing and get the entire thing super scratched up so it's ready to apply some fucking paint. And then I'm gonna sand it down with 600 or like 400 grit to make it a little smoother after I get all the paint off. And then I'm gonna try to repaint it with this primer, the white primer, the flat primer, and then go over it with this paint. And if it works, then I'm gonna go to the shop and get more paint and do the other pieces. And I'm not gonna use this primer, because whether or not people say expensive stuff is good, sometimes it just doesn't work how it's supposed to, and this didn't work. So I don't know what to do or say, because I don't know why this worked, and it's the cheap one. So I'm gonna just try to do this again, because I'm really annoyed at this, and this is probably gonna be like a 20-minute video now, 30-minute video now, because I didn't end up getting it correct the first time. And as you can see in the light, this is when I noticed it, because certain places look really good, and like it looks cool on that area, but then right here it's all fucked up. So I don't know what happened and why it's like that, because you can tell it would look cool if it actually came out good, but it didn't come out good. So I want it to come out good. I'm gonna try to do this one more time, and if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna black it out, okay? That's what we're doing. All right, guys, we got it fully primed and ready to go. I went with the white primer. This stuff, it's a cheaper primer. I didn't use the expensive one, and it worked better last time. So I'm hoping it works better this time, because the entire thing is covered white, and it looks good. I'm gonna just paint it now. Hope that the purple goes on good. I'm gonna do one really light coat, and then do a second pretty like light coat, maybe a little bit heavier. And then the third coat I'm gonna do a little heavier, but I'm still gonna do pretty light on all of them. And then hopefully it'll be good enough. And I'll do the fourth coat just to get any extra little crevices and stuff. But I think the hardest parts are gonna be like right down there and stuff. But I just wanna make sure I get it good. And that's what I'm gonna try to do right now. All right, I just figured out what I'm gonna title this video. And it's gonna be why you shouldn't listen to everybody, and sometimes you should do your own thing. Because I did this my own way, and this is how it turned out. If you ever want to do something correctly, try it out. Do it the way that maybe somebody tells you. If it doesn't work, try it a way that you think that you should do it. And if it worked that way before, do it again. Because this is how I painted it the first time. Came out good the first time. Well, when I did the grills that are covered right now, and then they told me to do it the way they wanted me to do it and spend more money on all this bullshit ass materials, and then it came out like shit. So using cheaper materials actually might be a good alternative sometimes, because one, you can experiment more, and two, it might get the job done better. Because it's just like Louis Vuitton. Just because Louis Vuitton and Gucci cost more doesn't mean it's nicer. I bet you a pair of Levi's is nicer than anything Louis Vuitton or Gucci or any of that shit will make. And that doesn't say that I would never have something of that caliber, but I'm just saying, man, look at how good this paint job turned out in one coat when I used the white primer, the cheap white primer, versus the $20 primer. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be called. I'm probably going to title it why you should experiment on your car, or why you should do things on your own to your car, because it's the exact reason. And like, you'll learn stuff, and then you'll also prove that you actually might know more than other people might know sometimes, because obviously I know more than what the guys at the paint store know, and who knows how long they've been telling people the wrong information. Because this shit, I spent $100 ruining this piece of plastic, and then when I did it the way that I knew I should have done it from the beginning, it worked. But they kept telling me, oh no, this is what's wrong, just do more coats, whatever. Fucking wasted a whole can of spray paint, $50 can of spray paint, because the people at the paint shop don't know what they're talking about. And that's no shade to anybody over there. I'm not trying to be like a dick. If anybody ever somehow sees this video and they work at the paint shop, then that's your fault. You should know your shit better and not tell me the wrong shit and make me do the wrong thing fucking twice in a row. And then finally, the third time I do it, it's correct. And it was the way I would have done it the original way if you guys didn't tell me the wrong thing. So yeah, anyways, I'm out, and I'm gonna finish this up and then hopefully be able to put it on my car tomorrow. I was supposed to go in the beginning, dude. Second coat is done. It's basically done now. I just need to add the last coat just to fill in the little bits. And then the primer, what's it called? The clear coat will make it all come to life. Third and final coat done. And it looks fucking beautiful. I'm so happy, because this is how it's supposed to turn out the whole time. And I finally got it. Oh my god, I'm not even filming on it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking at it in person. I'm so happy. Gosh, like, I wish I could explain my happiness, or like express my happiness, because I've been driving around with my car missing all these pieces in the front, and it's really been bothering me. And now I feel comfortable taking off this side so then it actually looks even. And I'll clean that fog light the way that I clean that fog light. Because look at how clean that fog light is versus that one. And so that one looks really good. I just need to clean that one now. And so yeah, and then I want to get that grill off and repaint the grill, because look at the grill. And so that's just it. I'm just making my car actually nicer. But anyways, yeah, I'm super stoked that we actually got it done. Now the next big piece is going to be this one, which is going to be that front frame piece, which I already have it primered with that shitty primer that I had, but I'm probably going to re-primer it with the good primer that I like to use. And then I can paint that purple, and then I can paint the grill purple and the other side purple. I'm just going to do one piece at a time, because I was going to do all the pieces at once, but because of how bad this went on the first run, I'm just going to do one piece at a time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do all the small pieces first, I think. Or no, I think I'm just going to do that piece, and now that I got that piece done, I'm going to do this piece that I already have out. And then once I get these two pieces done, then I'll do the rest. And yeah, we'll figure this out as we keep going. I'll probably edit this video down now and then just upload it, because this was just so much of a headache. And I might actually like shoot more clips and then edit it into an actual like long video. But I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just so overwhelmed and stressed out now. I'm just talking to the camera for no reason at this point. So we're out. I'm gonna go get some clear coat, apply the clear coat, and then I'll be done with this piece finally. Guys, we're back, but this time we got a full little paint studio. Stoked. It's way better setup this time. And although this looks kind of primed, like with the other primer I used, and the purple already seems to be sticking, I'm gonna prime it with the primer I know actually works, and then I'm gonna wipe it down one more time. And yeah, I'm just gonna hope that it actually works. And we're just gonna get to painting. I'm gonna just hopefully finish this project today. It's like 4 or 5 days later. I just kind of gave up for a few days because I was kind of fed up and just annoyed at the way that everything turned out. But I did get the other piece done. Now I'm gonna finish this piece, and if I finish this piece good, I'm gonna take off the other 2 pieces. But it's raining right now, and so yeah, it sucks because it's still raining up here in Portland, and it's middle of May. First coat done. Now I'm learning how to paint with this fucking paint finally. Alright, I'm gonna be playing music during this, but before, after.